I'm Mario, and I'm the project manager at NOKOBIKE. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing you to the NOKOBLAZE. I'll guide you through every step from unboxing to your first ride. First of all, let's open the box. To take the bike out of the box, I recommend grabbing the rear rack with one hand and the top tube of the frame with the other. Now, let's grab some scissors and a bit of patience to remove all the frame protections. Once you've removed all the protections from the bike frame, this is what you'll see in front of you. Obviously, besides what you see here, don't forget the welcome kit included inside the box and the keys attached to the seat stay of the frame. The first step is installing the handlebar on your NOKOBLAZE. Inside the welcome kit, you'll find all the tools you need to assemble the bike properly. Let's start by grabbing a 5mm Allen key. As a preliminary step, remove the cardboard spacer on the fork steerer tube. To do this, you'll need to unscrew the bolt on the top cap of the headset and take off the cardboard protector. Set aside the bolt and cap. And let's move on to installing the handlebar. Once the handlebar is in place on the fork, we can take back the top cap we set aside and screw in the bolt. Keep in mind that this step doesn't complete the assembly. We'll finish the handlebar setup in a later phase. To continue assembling our NOKOBLAZE, we now need to mount the front wheel. Start by removing the protectors on the front wheel axle and the spacer on the front brake. Before placing the wheel into the fork, let's install the quick-release skewer. First, unscrew the right nut and remove one spring. Insert it from the disc brake side then put back the spring and screw on the nut. Tighten it. Now the axle system is ready. Let's install the front wheel, holding the frame by the top tube. At this stage, it's very important that the brake disc doesn't touch the brake pads. From now on, you can deploy the kickstand to keep the bike stable for the remaining steps. Now let's tighten the quick release. To do this, hold the right side of the quick release with your right hand and turn the other side clockwise. To finish the quick release installation, pull the lever next to the disc. The lever should not be too hard to close. Before finishing the handlebar assembly, let's continue setting up our NOKOBLAZE by installing the seat post. To do this, loosen the seat clamp and insert the seat post into the seat tube. Once you've chosen the right saddle height, start tightening. Now, let's assemble the front fender. Before you begin, make sure the fork mounts are positioned horizontally. Now, unscrew the 3 bolts on the fork. If needed, you can use a 4 or 5 mm Allen key. Attach the fender to the front fork, using the same 3 bolts we removed earlier. Finally, make sure the top screw is well tightened. To complete the handlebar setup, use a 5 mm and a 4 mm Allen key. First, tighten the top cap bolt with a turn and a half. If the bolt feels too tight when turning, you may be over-tightening.
Forse state spingendo troppo.
Once the handlebar is perpendicular to the wheel, use the 4 mm Allen key to tighten the 2 bolts under the handlebar. After tightening, the handlebar should rotate smoothly. If not, you've likely over-tightened the top bolt and need to loosen it slightly. Now let's finish routing the cables and securing the hydraulic brake hose for the front brake. At this point, we can inflate the wheels of our NOKOBLAZE using the electric pump available on NOKOBIKE.com. Now let's adjust the front brake. To do this, unscrew the caliper bolts, press the front brake lever, and at the same time, retighten the bolts. One of the key features of the NOKOBLAZE is the lock system for removing the rechargeable battery. Each NOKOBLAZE comes with a unique pair of keys attached to the seat stay during unboxing. The NOKOBLAZE battery has 670 watt-hours, making it one of the largest available on the market today. It has three main features. The central button lets you check the remaining charge. The left side has the charging port. The right side has the power button to turn the battery on or off. To turn on the NOKOBLAZE, first make sure the battery switch is set to on. Next, turn on the handlebar display using the button near the left grip. Inside the box, you'll find the pedals. The right pedal is marked with an R. The left pedal is marked with an L. When installing the pedals, be careful about the direction. The right pedal screws in clockwise. The left pedal screws in counterclockwise, always toward the front wheel. Start screwing them in by hand, then finish tightening with a wrench. Our NOKOBLAZE is now assembled. All that's left is to put on your helmet and go for a ride. NOKOBLAZE represents the SUV segment of the NOKOBIKE range. A powerful battery mounted on the removable down tube and a central motor with outstanding performance place it among the top. NOKOBLAZE is available in 3 colors and 2 sizes, M and L. The front suspension fork has 100 millimeters of travel and a rear rack with a max load of 25 kilograms. The integrated display and lights on the handlebar make it truly unique. Now let's test the power of this motor. The components of the NOKOBLAZE, along with its frame geometry, make it versatile and suitable for both rough terrain and paved roads. The NOKOBLAZE offers 5 assistance levels. The motor includes both a torque sensor and a speed sensor, which means the power delivered matches your pedaling force. One special feature of the NOKOBLAZE is the integrated lighting on both the handlebar and rear triangle. Hydraulic brakes with dual pistons are present both front and rear. It has both high beam and low beam lights. When you turn on the bike while standing still, the torque sensor calibrates, and the position lights switch on immediately. By pressing the plus button on the handlebar, the position lights turn on. When you turn on the front lights, the rear lights also turn on. By pressing the power button again, the lights switch from low beam to high beam. Thanks for choosing NOKOBIKE. For more info and tips, feel free to contact our customer support.